I have a question that I guess this is a little bit deeper than I was expecting to ask. But and kind of a sidebar here, but when I think of like, if I think of a memory like that, like cliff diving, right? If I like just think about a time in my life doing something like that, the entire memory, the majority of the memory is visual. So I think of like the being on top of the rock, what the rock looked like, the water, how far away it was, who I was with, what they looked like, all this kind of stuff. So every memory that I have depends largely upon what I saw at the moment that it happened. So when you think back on memories like that, like the first time that you saw the wrestling gym or the first class you took, first time you competed, cliff jumping, what are memories like for you?
I think it's a mix. So, I mean, as I said, remember I can see colors and stuff, so I can remember the colors and that, but I can remember like the smells and the feeling of nervousness in my stomach and like remember the people that I was with, but just from voices and conversations I had and stuff like that. So I guess it's pretty similar, except that I just I guess I focus more on the feelings and the voices and stuff like that. I don't know, man. To be honest, I've never really thought about that before, so it's a good question.
Well, I was talking one time with my buddy who is from Egypt, and he speaks fluent Arabic and he speaks English and French, and I spoke at the time Spanish and English, and we were talking about dreaming, and there was a very. Do you speak multiple languages or just English?
Nah, just English, unfortunately. It's one of
Okay.
my few regrets.
Well, so there's this point when you're learning a language. Although you know what, jujitsu would be a good example of this. So there's a point when you're learning a language. The reason I say that is that jujitsu is very much like learning a language, as you know. Uh, as you go through, you hit this point where your dreams start to happen in the language that you're learning, not the language that's native to you.
Yeah.